Welcome to Travel Nation. Azerbaijan, a journey beyond time. Welcome to Travel Nation. Today, we cross into a land shaped by flame, stone, water, and wind. A land where ancient civilizations once knelt to the eternal fire, and where the future rises out of the sands like a dream. Welcome to Azerbaijan, the land of fire, and so much more. Baku, the beating heart of Azerbaijan, greets you first. At sunrise, the Caspian Sea blushes gold, and the city's stone walls, ancient and silent, seem to glow with a breath of life. The old city, Icharashehir, is a maze of history. Each alley is a path back through centuries, through Silk Road merchants' whispers, through Khan's orders and artisans' laughter. The Maiden Tower, a fortress wrapped in mystery, casts a long shadow across time. Legends tell of a princess who threw herself from its heights to escape a fate she could not accept. Others whisper of Zoroastrian temples buried deep in its foundation. You wander onward to the palace of the Shirvanshahs, where delicate stone carvings speak of a kingdom long gone, yet alive in every intricate line. Inside the palace courtyard, time slows. You hear the soft splash of fountains, the quiet prayer of doves perched atop broken archways. Outside the old city walls, Baku pulses with modern ambition. The flame towers rise like glass phoenixes, sharp, stunning, alive. At night, they shimmer with living fire, paying homage to the ancient worship of flames that once defined this land. Yet before you leave Baku, the earth itself calls. On the outskirts lies Yanar Dag, the burning mountain, where natural gas escapes the earth and ignites into a fierce, ceaseless flame. It dances day and night, just as it did millennia ago. Ancient Zoroastrians once traveled thousands of miles to pray at such sacred fires, believing them a link to the divine. Just beyond, the Absheron Peninsula stretches its fingers into the Caspian, dry, dusty, and strangely haunting. Here you find the Ateshgah Fire Temple, a rare Zoroastrian shrine built by Indian merchants centuries ago, where sacred fires once burned day and night. Walking through the empty stone cells, the wind carrying the faint scent of salt and ancient smoke, you feel the weight of forgotten prayers. But the call of the land is strong, and soon the landscape shifts again. Southwest of Baku, Gobustan opens its arms, a lunar landscape of cracked stones and ancient secrets. The rocks here are alive with art. Dancers, hunters, animals, boats, 12,000 years of human dreams carved into stone. The ground bubbles and belches with mud volcanoes, little mountains of liquid clay that spit and groan, whispering the earth's oldest songs. And just beyond, the highway unravels westward, pulling you deeper into Azerbaijan's soul. The deserts give way to rolling plains, and the ancient town of Shamaki appears, once the glittering capital of the Shirvanshahs. Its ruins and mosques speak of a past battered by earthquake and conquest, but still breathing. Further west, you enter a world painted green, forests thick and lush, rivers singing to the stones. You arrive in Sheki, a town cradled in the foothills of the Greater Caucasus Mountains. Sheki is a masterpiece. In the bustling Sheki Bazaar, the scent of sumac, saffron, and sweet Sheki halva fills the air. The Sheki Khan's palace stands proudly at the city's heart, a fairy tale castle of stained glass and painted frescoes. The palace windows, crafted from thousands of hand-cut pieces of colored glass, filter the sunlight into 1,000 jeweled rays. In the garden, ancient fig trees lean lazily over cool stone fountains, whispering secrets in the breeze. Yet the road continues higher, into thinner air. In the remote village of Lahij, life clings stubbornly to the mountainside. You walk cobbled streets where copper artisans hammer their craft with a rhythm as old as the hills. Their workshops smell of fire and metal, and the walls are lined with shimmering plates and jugs, each telling a story in patterns passed from father to son. Hospitality here is not offered lightly, it is given with the force of tradition. You are invited inside for black tea brewed over an open fire, thick slices of tender bread, and a clink of glasses filled with tart mulberry jam. And always, the mountains call you higher. You push north into Kuba, a land of apple orchards and misty peaks. In spring, the hills burst into a riot of blossoms, and the rivers roar down from melting snows. In a hidden valley, The Red Village, or Krasnaya Sloboda, surprises you. A Jewish mountain settlement where synagogues nestle against the backdrop of the Caucasus, untouched for centuries. Beyond Kuba, beyond the reaches of most maps, lies Yanar Dag, perched 2,300 meters above sea level, one of the oldest and most isolated villages in the world. The air here is thin and wild, the stars come out earlier and burn brighter. Homes built of rough stone cling to cliffsides, and the people live as they have for 5,000 years, herding sheep, weaving dreams out of necessity. But Azerbaijan is not only mountains. Turning southwest, the land opens into the great Kara-Araz lowlands, and Ganja emerges, Azerbaijan's second city, proud and strong. Ganja is a city of poets. The great romantic Nizami rests here, his mausoleum a soaring tribute of silver and stone. In the Javad Khan Street, life spills from colorful cafes and the air vibrates with laughter and music. Further south, lush subtropical forests beckon. In Lankaran, the land breathes green. The tea plantations roll in gentle waves across hills soaked with rain. In the nearby Hirkan National Park, ancient iron trees, relics from the Ice Age, tower above mossy paths. Close by, the Caspian Sea kisses wide beaches, and in hidden corners, endangered Persian leopards roam. Here, everything grows. Even the spirit feels softer, greener. Azerbaijan is a land of healing, too. In Naftalin, the earth offers a strange and powerful gift, a thick, black oil used for centuries to heal wounds and ease pain. At Naftalin spas, visitors are gently lowered into warm pools of therapeutic oil, and experience surreal and otherworldly, yet deeply rooted in tradition. But there is one final mystery left. Separated from the rest of Azerbaijan by Armenia lies the Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, a land of ancient tombs, salt caves, and stark beauty. Here, in the city of Nakhchivan, the ancient Momine Katan mausoleum towers like a jewel carved from red brick. Legends say Nakhchivan is where Noah himself settled after the Great Flood, and in the caves of Ashabi Kahf, sacred to Muslims, echoes of ancient pilgrims still linger. This land, stark, beautiful, unyielding, is a reminder that Azerbaijan's soul cannot be confined by borders. And so you return, back to Baku, back to the Caspian, back to the eternal flame. The sun dips once again into the sea. The Baku boulevard hums with life, kites soaring, lovers strolling, old men playing chess beneath rustling plane trees. The flame towers light up once more, dancing fire across the night sky. Azerbaijan is not a destination. It is a memory. It is a feeling carried in the bones, of fire, of mountains, of songs that refuse to be forgotten. Thank you for traveling with us today, deep into the soul of Azerbaijan. There is still so much world left to discover. Subscribe to Travel Nation, and let's keep exploring.